Hey yo, thanks for checking out this video. I put a lot of work into it. It's mostly a lot of jokes and fun with some plot relevant or emotionally impactful segments thrown in. The story and world is my own. It's a little rough around the edges, but its openness allows me a lot of freedom when I run the sessions. Here's a short summary of the story. Around 5 years ago, dragons were reborn into the world and magic surged, causing a lot of chaos during the adjustment period. We started with a group of 4 adventurers hired by a business called Beneviers Antiques and Artifacts. They are forwarded tips about magical creatures and are tasked to hunt them and harvest their parts for use in the creation of magical items. This practice is newly rediscovered, so this line of work is extremely lucrative, although dangerous. The entirety of the first arc, and likewise this video, takes place within these tasks and their journeys to and from each location. This video contains my favorite DM moments, some bad DM moments and mistakes, and adult language, but hopefully all of it is valuable to look back on and watch. Enjoy. Why don't you guys give a brief description of your appearance, starting with Kesra?
I'm a half-elf with long dark hair, heavy eyeshadow, kind of striking, looks a little overdone, but otherwise just dressed in pretty standard exploratory gear and nothing too standoutish.
Deckard?
I'm fully decked out. I have black hair pulled back into a ponytail. Arms covered in tattoos, as my bio says. My scale armor is really like a dark metallic gray, almost like it's been charred a bunch. Decently sized, fair build,
Thick and juicy.
A little bit of stubble, but yeah. And I probably come across as standoffish when I first enter.
Well, that makes 2 of you.
Yeah. Also in my bio.
I don't acknowledge you for the most part.
Yes. I would be around, I don't remember how tall, around like 6 foot tall. Pretty plain looking, wearing like a dark green cloak. You probably see like the chainmail underneath it, a shield on the back, and probably see the sword on my side. And brown hair, short, brown eyes. I look kind of more like a hunter or a farmer than anything else. A little bit of like, as shaven as you can be in a fantasy is probably how I'd put it. So like there's a little stubble there.
Everybody has stubble.
Yes. I would imagine, unless you're rich.
I don't have stubble.
Yeah, okay, sure. Uh-huh. All right, and then I'd walk right over to, well, who would be closest?
Probably Deckard.
I'd walk right up to Deckard and extend my hand and be like, "Hi, I'm Tark Gravelin. It seems we'll be working together."
Deckard.
Well, nice to meet you, Deckard. And then I'd slowly put my hand down since it wasn't going to be reciprocated, I guess.
Okay. I shook your hand.
Okay.
Well, meanwhile, you've got Danrit coming in next.
God,
tokens are gonna
waved at and then probably walk over
Every
here.
one is completely different.
I just see Michael's character crawling in the door.
And speaking of, when I walk in, this is the Elven capital, right?
That's right.
So everything's made elf-sized, right?
Or just normal sized, sure.
Well, I am. I'll describe my character so you can see who I am. I am a halfling. I'm 3 feet tall.
Oh.
I weigh about 40 pounds soaking wet. My skin is pretty fair. My eyes are green. I have dark brown hair goes down to maybe my ears, but it's very messy. And I have a scraggy beard because I've been on the road and forgot to bring my shaving equipment in my backpack.
Rough.
I kind of look like a hobo that stole somebody else's equipment. I'm wearing just traveler's clothes and then like a backpack and surprisingly enough a crossbow on my back.
Oh, that'd be one thing I'd point out for my character is everything that I'm wearing looks very new or very well kept, I guess.
Mine would not.
I
do
would
like a
say
rock?
surprise me.
Rock.
A rock.
No, there's a
So Bobo,
a
basically.
stone rock.
You want a bird?
Yeah,
How
granted,
about you guys flip a coin? We got plenty
Granted-
of those.
the homunculus that was shown doesn't look all that crazy.
Let's try this first. All right,
Doesn't look like a
Kester,
tattoo
heads or
at all.
tails?
We'll do heads.
Heads.
Okay, one is heads. All right, we're getting Bobo. I vote for Bobo now.
Yeah, I vote for Bobo. He's our little.
All right.
All right,
he's
Bobo
little
is settled.
enthusiast.
What's Bobo?
What kinds? Are we talking chickens, cows, lemurs?
The big ones.
Big.
What's a lemur?
It's like
Is
a
it
monkey. You
Is
don't.
it magical? I'm asking in character.
And I'm telling you in character. All right. Well, would you mind if we take a look around your farm a little bit and see if we can maybe track where this beast is?
Don't eat my animals.
Okay.
As long as you don't have any lemurs, I think we'll be fine.
I want to
What's a
see a
lemur?
lemur.
It's a monkey. You don't. Lord Jeremy, might I inquire about your family name?
I am Lord Jeremy. Peanut butter.
Sir Peanut Butter.
Delectable.
Delightful.
And
The honor is mine.
my family rules over this section of the good farms of Alandra, where we grow walnuts.
Good sir, do you have any mystics to check the validity of such a marvelous? I don't know why I'm acting like this. My character has a -1 charisma.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mr. Peanut Butter, do you have any special magic men that can tell me if this is from the Sky People or not? Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The orcs brandish their weapons and say, "Drop everything you've got."
How many of them are there?
Like 8-ish.
No.
Oh God. Wait, are they speaking common or orcish?
You drop stuff.
No.
No.
I'm prepared to run. Oh wait, just drop stuff.
Or I can give you some gold, and then when we come back, we'll give you more gold. How about that? I give you all the gold that I have.
Show gold.
Is there a defined leader that's speaking the whole time?
Sure.
I say to him, how about this? How about we duel, you and me, and if I win, you show us your gold, and if you win, you show us your gold.
More orcs, idiot.
I don't think he wants to take that negotiation tactic.
Then I draw my mace.
No. I take out a small bag of gold. Since I have them all like kind of segregated in my pouch.
And I
And then
stare at him in the eyes,
I'm throwing them like a bag.
And I
of
take
gold
my
that I
hand.
had. Nope.
and I just
Nope, there's the
grab
point.
the end of it.
And I throw it down right.
And, my blood starts dripping down, and my morning star starts to crack and glow with fire.
This whole time I'm yelling, no.
A couple of the orcs take a couple steps back. The orc picks up the gold and looks at it.
What gold?
The gold
I
that
threw
Kesh
down.
threw
I
while
had
you
a
were
bag of
lighting your
gold.
morning star.
Sweet G, what you are? I turn around and look at her, and I say, you are backpedaling everything I'm doing right now.
You leave now.
Stop
That's
it.
the
Give
point.
more later.
No, you give that back.
No,
that's not yours.
It's mine to give. I'm giving it to them, and we'll give them more later, so we don't have to fight.
You give that back.
No.
No.
I don't have a
At this point in time, I would like to point in the sky and go, "Holy shit, what's that?"
How far
Behind
away are
them.
they?
I want to hide behind
Okay.
whoever's closest to me, and then I'm gonna pull out my horn and blow it really loud right as he says, "Look up at the sky."
So, are you pointing over their heads, Tark?
Yes.
About half of them snapped their head behind to look at it, and then those that did turned back when they heard the sound coming from you.
God.
I'm just gonna keep staring over their heads in horror.
One is like occasionally like looking back and looking at you and looking back.
I don't think they're intelligent enough to see the creature behind them.
Oh
And I'm gonna start walking backwards slowly.
Why have I
am-
failed to the
Every
part
single
of
person
races?
is doing something different, and I love it.
No, this is all bad.
I guess at this
As
point,
he
I'm
starts
trying
to
to
walk
persuade
away-
them that there's a monster behind them they can't see.
Shit, I thought I was hiding behind you, Tark. This is not good.
Well,
I'm
I
clutching
wouldn't,
to him
I
as he's
wouldn't like
backing
walk
up.
into
No, you
you,
said
I would
me.
definitely.
Oh,
Okay.
Deckard. Okay. Wait, you're moving forward?
I want to.
No.
I'm basically
take the
stuck with
gold.
you wherever you decide to go, because I'm like hiding like behind your person.
You all take the gold, and then we'll give you more gold when we come back. But you have
I
to
don't think
leave
that
us
creature's
alone.
gonna wait for all of this gold business. I think it's just gonna eat all of them.
I think we should eat them.
I don't think we can before this monster gets them.
Oh my god.
I thought you were a hunter.
I'm staying dead silent, hoping to play dead like a possum.
And I'm just
hide.
aghast at all three of my teammates here. There's just no negotiation here.
You can't
It's
just
chaos.
bend over for every creature that pops out and says, "Give money now."
It's 20 gold to keep 8 orcs from trying to fight us. It's fine.
I try to be as mocking as possible to the orc.
Can I roll like a persuasion or something like that? Just to make the orcs seem happy. I'm begging you.
Look, all I'm saying is I think we should kill them.
It's coming for you all. It's coming for you all, and you can't stop it.
I
You have
think
to
we
run.
should kill them first before the monster comes.
I can't take on a monster
Then
like that.
we can
You
offer their
leave.
pile of corpses
Give more gold later.
as food. No,
Yes,
you are not getting another
We're going.
silver, sir.
You have silver too. Give silver.
Wait, where are you guys?
Give
Where
silver.
do you guys go after this? You have to go home now. Run.
Tark, shut Deckard up.
I can't do anything.
If you tell me you're going to take one more piece of gold off of me, I'm going to smack you across the face from over here.
Let's
How
see.
closely are they paying attention to me at this point?
You not so much.
Okay, so can I start to slowly flank around?
Oh my
Them?
god.
Sure, you can try. Roll a little stealthy, just stealth.
Oh, good. That's my forte, don't you know?
Uh huh.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
something. Okay.
Okay.
You need to just be happy with the gold that we donated to you, and you need
Yes,
to just
you
turn
leave.
around and leave.
More gold.
No,
later.
no, you're in our way. You leave.
Deckard, if you say one more thing, I'm going to give
Did
them
you just say
5
more gold later?
I'm going to give them 5 more gold if you say anything else, Deckard. I'm going to give them 5 more.
Excuse me, I'm talking to you. Did you just say more gold later?
That's what I promised them.
More gold later.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
this
Alright,
is gonna
I
be
scream
fucking
out
stupid.
no in sheer horror at this dumb shit
Oh.
teammate that I
As
have.
soon as that hits, I'm rushing to attack.
Oh my
Let me
god.
drop some stupid shit.
If Kesra had not given them the money, I probably would have been more diplomatic about it. But my character is not going to stand for a group of...
Even a group of 8?
Yeah, I'm not worried about a group of 8.
This whole time, I hope we're just arguing out loud. Because right now I'm screaming at Deckard about how sometimes bribery is diplomacy.
I do want to say, so
Are
far,
you aware-
anytime anything has happened, you have like ruined it by trying to talk. So maybe next time you just be quiet for a bit.
No, it was totally
Mischarm
fine.
someone.
And Deckard was kept goading
Let's
them into
break
fighting.
international law for the fuck of it.
Have you been talking this whole time?
Yes, I've been talking out loud. I've been yelling at all of you.
I've had you muted
Oh my
for
god.
whatever reason.
No. 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 No, you have not.
Yes.
You've really been.
I just noticed the little bell, and I was like, "Is he muted during this whole thing? That's kind of
No,
rude."
he
And
was
then
giving
This
said,
whole
"Go
time
ahead."
I've been telling you to back
And
off.
telling you to shut up. So
I have been ignoring the fuck out of you.
Oh my god, no. And then Mike's computer crashed.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh,
This explains a lot.
I my god. I thought you were really just role playing
No,
my character to be the
Kesra-
biggest asshole ever.
No,
Kestra was trying to talk them down.
that's why I just saw 20, and I'm like, "What? How did you get? He threw 20 gold down." Oh. Well,
So I'm
here
gonna
I
ask
am.
in game.
Should
did
we
you fucking- did
retcon
you
a
put
little
the
bit,
earwax
or
No, I don't want to retcon any.
Oh my god.
I had the
no.
I had the earwax.
Yeah, he had the wax
I
in his
apologize.
ears. That's what it was. He kept them in there early. Or wait. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna use message on the leader, and I'm gonna use my best charming abilities ever to say, "Please take the gold, and we'll come back and we'll pay as much gold to all of you combined. How about that? 20 gold for each of you when we get back."
suddenly surprised, the orc uses his javelin to stab at his own ears.
Oh my god, no!
I raise my morning star in the air and just start screaming.
As soon as he stabs himself, I'll be like, the creature is here.
Fucking.
He descends.
You're off in the middle of the woods, just like, "The creature's here!"
It works for me, man.
It was bold of the orcs to attack this close to the city. Good thing you heard your horn.
Haha. Told you, man.
I hate you so
It's-
much.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I know the cops, alright? I know the cops.
Gentlemen and lady, how can I help you?
I'm looking for who's on first.
What?
Oh,
Hi. Yeah. Good work.
Thanks.
Not so much on the rust thing. Definitely ruined a lot of our equipment.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
But
Why did I not even consider that they would have
I was
said
thinking about
shit
it, but it was
everywhere else?
way too late. It was
That's
way
the-
too late.
Wait, though. How, like... Okay, I'm just gonna ask him, though. It's like, wait, did it actually, like, start rusting everything else here?
well, you know, we have a lot of stuff like right in the area where the bag empties out, so that we can begin to work immediately. And when it kind of just rolled across the table, everything it touched pretty much had to be replaced.
you have metal tables?
Well, all of our
That's so inefficient. Why wouldn't you
tools.
just use wood? God's table.
I might suggest like a bucket for things to deposit into.
I'm more confused because I checked it for any magical residue and there was none.
Yeah.
I also sent a note and my morning star.
Yeah. So while we were cleaning up, someone got their fingers smashed by a. So that was you then.
They got sent at the same time. How quick? What?
Well, we closed
odd,
it after the incident because we wanted to be prepared for more of the thing that you sent in case you send more. And when we opened it back up, we weren't prepared for something much heavier.
Oh.
You caught it with your bare hands?
It's better than having it roll around on the table.
I'm questioning
I'm just gonna have to ask you
quite a few things.
if you guys run across those again. It won't be necessary to send those. Can't really get anything out of that. And try not to send actual weapons with spikes on them through. That'd be really useful to us if you did not do that.
Acceptable. A side note, I need a new weapon.
Bryce, how old is your character now?
I'm 23.
Yeah, it's the pictures.
It helps explain my my -1 charisma and my brash aggressiveness when I'm threatened.
He has gray hair from all the stress. Don't judge him.
Yeah. Have you ever fought a beholder? Neither have I, but the thought keeps me up at night. Do we check its pockets to make sure it didn't have like a loved one or anything we could notify?
Does the half deer, half bird have a pocket by chance?
That's called
Nature's
prison
pocket.
wallet.
There's so
prison
many.
wallet is what you're referring to.
Do I have to answer that?
No, you really don't.
The world's greatest detective, ladies and gentlemen.
I had an intrusive thought. My character did in game. Brought on by mysterious voices.
Yeah.
But I'll keep it to myself. We'll keep walking. Another mystery I left unsolved.
Jesus.
And going into the crevice is both just fucking dangerous, so I could probably flip a coin on this one. Is there a flat rock nearby, like a tiny pebble? Or not a tiny pebble, but a tiny, like a rock that looks like I could skip it across the lake real nice.
So
Or nice.
Yes.
Okay,
It
I
is
want to
so.
pick that up. And then I'm going to scratch just a mark into it, like a thick line. And I'm going to flip it. Okay.
Also, your pockets are probably full of coins.
Did you just flip a rock instead of? I don't want to lose my money, damn it! I don't want to lose my money.
Money's important. God,
I'm sure everyone else is looking at you like, what the?
it's a good luck charm for my village. All right, now let me flip a coin really quick.
I'm sorry to ruin your role play.
What a strange custom. I'm gonna start looking for my own flat rock to flip. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad custom to have.
I don't know why. I was just like, man, I've been flipping coins like a couple times now, but how do I do that? And just ignoring the fact that I have currency in my pocket. Like, what the fuck?
As the fire fades and the birds eat on your flesh, both of you, your soul leaves your body,
Oh shit.
and the horrible cacophony of sound turns to beautiful music.
Ooh.
You begin to weep. This is happiness. as the birds, you can't help but smile as the birds eat your body. And when they finish, you follow them to their nest, which I will also show you guys. And
How many did we fight?
your
compared
soul
to-
will stay there. Listening to the beautiful music
Damn.
forever. So we definitely take some interest because that would be a valuable find.
Yeah, I've tried to squeeze information out of them, but they are very, very hesitant. And
It is their trade secret.
yeah, I
I'm
am
sure.
fairly familiar with surge magic, so I'm wondering how they're.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now I'm getting kind of nervous if I should have said that out loud.
How do you mean you're familiar with that?
Oh, is that shit you did in the mountains to us?
How about
Yeah.
you not? Yeah, yeah. It's just latent ability.
Surge magic.
Really?
Yeah. And
What's your name again?
I actually have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. And then I'm just going to rush outside real quick.
And not come back?
Oh, no, I'm going to be outside, just thinking about that.
I'm just gonna be waiting inside for it.
I point to Tark like is she okay? Is that normal
what's going
for
on
just
with her?
suddenly gotta go to the bathroom after never having to ever before?
Yeah, not once ever in this campaign.
I've known you for a year and you've never once.
Never went to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap my hand on the counter and say, "You got any of them bear traps?"
Where is this? Is back at Travel R Us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We forgot. We needed.
That's
A bear
not
trap.
really a travel accessory. But
Who would have a bear trap?
my cousin is trying to open a new business called Bear Traps R Us.
Awesome.
What? How
How
fortuitous.
niche.
I was told there's a big warehouse on Fifth Avenue that has like bear trap salesmen in it. It's a very
do you
niche
mean
store.
Bear Traps R Us?
Yes.
That place is the best, dude. It's not
Yeah,
on
right?
Fifth Avenue. You gotta turn at the big tree.
Oh, which direction?
All right, what kind of price are we looking at on some of these?
Well, your baby bear trap goes for around 2 gold pieces. And
What?
the Dwarven man introduces himself. He's got, a big beard, braided hair, and gold teeth. My name is Benevere.
Oh.
Hello, sir.
Oh shit!
I'm Tark Gravelin. Nice to meet you.
We should see if there's a local lock and keys bank in case we need to dip into our reserves of our
Sure.
small savings account. Small and not large.
Okay. Why are you saying?
I'm assuming he's
Stop
saying
it.
it like that because of me.
Yeah. Calm down.
Subtle.
Subtle, so subtle. Yeah, how do they prevent fires, like mass fires? Is this place like
There's
magical?
one way to find out. Let's light a fire.
I don't think that's no. Let's not do that. Nothing. Let's try another animal. That's okay.
Wait, you gotta feed him, man. You gotta give him a treat.
Do I? I'll
Yeah.
give him I'll break off a piece of the bread, and I say, "This is my body."
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Says, hey, I did hear back. They would be able to use a couple more scribes as long as you are up to snuff. And you should show up tomorrow morning at Blue Ink. Blue Ink.
Blue ink, huh?
Blue Ink. But ink like incorporated.
Oh.
Oh, that makes it so much more clear.
Yeah.
God. And where's that near? Like, but before we need to show up there, where's that located?
Do you know where the Muffin Man is?
Does he smell like muffins? It lives
Well-
on Beverly Lane.
Well, yeah, it's Dr. Jury, Fettlebottom, Duncan Smith, Waterloo Dingle the Third, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see why you guys don't use street names.
All right, I got that. Dr. Dury, Fettlebottom, Drunken Smith, Dinkle the Third. I think we can make our way.
Okay, for 3 silver, I might consider that.
I'll also give him a tip of 2. So I'll give him 5 silver
Wow.
total.
What a legend.
They're very offended.
Oh. I'm sorry?
I can give the DM an inspiration.
I am always inspired. You guys inspire me every day.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
the sweetest thing I've heard
Wow.
in at least a week.
What a
And
legend.
that is where we'll end the session. All right. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Anybody got a preference? We can go that way or this way.
I don't care. I'd flip a coin. Wait. I'd flip a rock.
Oh.
Your character wasn't here for
Left.
that joke.
Left is
Oh,
mind.
a rock flipping brethren.
I don't remember what happened last time.
We met with our Sherpa that took us to the sewers,
Or Sherpa.
and then we got down in there, and it was a rat apocalypse.
Mhm.
It was a rat catastrophe.
There was this horde of rats in the shape of a man that came out and said, I'm a rat man, and then he killed us, almost.
Oh, hold on. I need somebody to make a nice big persuasion check. With advantage because several of you are helping.
I can do it.
You,
Well, I'm not doing it.
I don't know if
I'm
you've
laying
been
down.
talking enough to be the forerunner on this one. I'm sorry.
I got a 3 on this.
Guess
All
we
right.
go for it.
Oh! Well,
All right. If any of the guards can be in on it, what who do I trust?
Ah, fuck.
What do I do?
Which one of you would be closest to the door here?
I don't know. We're probably all equidistant from the door.
I mean, like, roll for it? I don't know.
Sure.
I guess.
It's Tanis.
Alright, who's second closest?
What?
It's me.
It's still Tanis. It's still Tanis.
Oh, no.
yeah, it's definitely Tanis.
Come on, it's yes.
I think it's Tanis. God.
Tanis was in a superposition of being furthest and closest to the door.
I was just moving constantly as he kept like
Yeah, he's like trying to look
he was
past
looking,
you.
and I just kept going.
I'm just gonna shake my head and then, like, shake my head like I'm seeing something, and then just walk up to Tanis, slap him 60 gold, and say, all right, here you go, take care of that when you go out, thanks.
And now the room is very. There's a nice little layer of smoke on the ceiling.
Good.
But as the ritual completes, out of the brazier comes a
little flying lizard.
Well,
Yes.
Me and my fiance here are thinking about getting a pet.
Well, I would certainly be glad to help you choose what might be right for you, and be happy to sell you any equipment that you might need.
Exciting. Our first fur baby.
I'm probably.
Can you tell me about any of your interests? What do you two like to do together?
Oh, nothing.
Oh boy, what do we like to do together here?
We're very independent people.
What don't we like to do?
Are you guys at home often?
No, we travel.
Ooh, okay, good for travel. Okay.
I like something that can ride upon my shoulders.
And it's not me. And then I do like a really horrible wink.
Okay. Well, I'm leaning for something reptilian right now. You know, a little bit low maintenance.
I'm not a fan of scales. I'm more of a fur man myself.
Okay.
No feathers either.
You did say fur, baby.
I did say
he
fur
did.
baby.
He did.
My apologies. I understand that's a very loose terms in these trying times.
Oh my god. Well, you know, common pets like cats and dogs aren't very good for travel. You know, they need plenty of rest and plenty of attention. And if you guys are independent and traveling a lot, that might not be something that suits you.
Also, something maybe.
Maybe like
you know?
a ferret?
Those tend to smell, don't they?
A small rodent does sound quite nice, though.
It does have a
Not too.
ring to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only there were some kind of shorter, squatter ferret type creatures.
It is like a mouse.
I'm worried that a mouse might get stuck. Like if he falls into a spot in my pack, it might have to chew its way out, and then I'm out of backpack or a satchel. No, I need something that's got some heft to it.
Something hardier than a mouse. Smaller than a ferret.
And before you say anything, I had a small accident as a child, and hamsters are out of the question.
I was just getting the hamsters.
That's a better way that story ended than I thought, dear. Thank you.
What about a rat?
You know, I never thought of having a rat as a pet.
Because you're saying, remember, we're fighting that. And then you're like, yeah, but it's not going to kill nobody. It's just controlling the town. Looking like that. Come on now.
If that was the case, if it was this bloodthirsty monster, it would have just killed us too. It seems like it's more business savvy.
Yeah, because it needs to build up its rat army. What do you think people generally do with armies once they grow big enough?
Are you sure that it's trying to build up a rat army and it's not just trying to make the town its own little baby kingdom?
How do you think it's going to do that?
Probably stay in the sewers and influence.
What? What is it? What is it bringing?
It's like the mob.
What's its import, Adrian? What's its import to the town here? Fear?
This is
okay.
fine.
No fear through what? Armies of rats? Oh, well, fuck. There it is.
I've missed this.
Not armies.
I'm
it's
sorry. This is a
individuals
Destiny
getting
debate,
involved.
basically.
Getting involved, basically breaking knees and whatnot, threatening families, but not just eating them
Listen,
alive.
if we nip this in the bud now, we can stop it before it gets out of hand.
Well, my point though is, what is its actual nature and motivation? The only thing we know about it is that it could have killed us and chose not to. So that means that it has a little bit more awareness, and it's not just a monster. It has goals. So if it was Bloodstar, we wouldn't.
What if we agitated the Rat King into coming out of the sewers so the guards would help us? That.
I'm much cooler with that idea. Yeah.
How squeamish are you?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking there's ways to make anything talk.
Oh,
Pain is potentially a way. That's
I'm gonna
why
cut
I
off
asked.
its tail.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a beer.
Tell the rat that if he doesn't start talking, I'm gonna cut off its tail.
well,
well, how about this? Let's try.
All right,
by
then,
telling
let's-
it we're gonna
just give me a second. Just
Oh man.
squeak,
I'm just
squeakity,
gonna-
squeaker, squeak, squeak.
As he's saying that, I start taking my dagger and throwing it in the air and catching it.
I start unwrapping the blanket a little bit from the rat's ass, so we can expose the tail.
That made it real uncomfortable for me. That's
If you just had one,
yeah.
I don't know. We'll say 2 silver.
Okay. I'll leave a third on there as a tip. I don't know if they tip in this world, but
Not in this country. You've offended someone yet again.
Oh, that's right.
oh,
Wait, Chris.
Yeah.
What if we killed rats and left the bodies around the guardhouse?
Yes. Well, you
Uh,
gotta make
So can I get 2 stealth rolls? Bryce
yeah.
and Chris.
And I don't have disadvantage anymore. Oh, fuck.
oh,
It happened eventually.
A guard comes up to you and asks, what you're doing. And you're caught rat-handed.
fuck off. This is how we're starting tonight.
All right, that's a good night.
really
We're done
how
for the
we're-
night.
I mean, I feel like I have a good grasp on most of the world's workings to some degree. I just
Well,
cannot remember.
Let's
a
go
lot
through
about
your
my
bag
place.
here. Maybe going through your bag will jog your memory.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Let's do that.
I think Kale's been watching police investigator interviews.
You've got some spell components.
Oh, nice.
This box that contains a bunch of knives and vials.
Oh. What the hell is that for?
Some sort of stick.
Wait a sec. Wait, hold on. Let me see that.
I
And then I'll...
no, don't touch.
That just...
No touchy.
Fine. That feels familiar.
Some standard adventuring gear.
Okay, yeah.
This book.
Can't read a damn thing that says.
It's an old book.
Interesting.
Do you know what language this is?
No?
It's the language of the enemy across the Blight.
Uh-huh. I feel like you're setting me up. That's what I feel like.
I feel like this is over my head now. I'll be taking this stuff and
Now, hold on.
Okay. Do you want to try to attempt this heist when Bryce is here?
I would much prefer it, yeah.
That'd probably go better.
Yeah.
This is getting. There's way too many moving parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna this is potentially get off.
So type out whatever reminders you need for yourself for the plan.
Sure. Let's see here. Teetering on the edge.
And we'll see what happens next week. Goodbye. Last week, kind of my interpretation of events, at least from Tanis's perspective, is that he and Tark were kind of distributing rats on opposite corners of the guard building, trying to be discreet, but happens that both of them failed, and both of them started being approached by guards. Tanis kind of like just watched Tark to see how he was handling with his, and it did not go very well. So Tanis also allowed himself to be apprehended, and you were escorted inside into an interrogation room separately, and some things happened in Tark's room, and his book was suspected to be of the enemy in the Blight, and they're calling him traitor and the such. So at some point during the exchanging of information between the guards, Tanis, using his natural abilities, is able to escape and grab Tark and get them both out of there, returning, but without all of Tark's stuff. And Tark is freaking out.
Yeah, he turned into a crack addict, apparently.
He really needs his stuff. You were trying to think of what to do, how to get it back. Your old buddy guard friend checked in on you, and you filled him in, and he was a little freaked out, but he went to investigate and was able to send a message to you that your book is in the captain's quarters upstairs, and a government official is coming to meet about it within an hour. So if you're going to act, you should do it soon.
I guess I'm gonna do an attack on it.
Okay.
And then another attack.
You punch the dog. You get a solid hit, like right in the eye, right in the jaw.
I'm punching this dog.
Immediately after your first hit, it ceases to become a dog.
Oh.
That's what I was
It is now a gnome.
We'll continue the punches.
Okay.
And so I am not going to metagame at all because I only realized this after I thought about this plan for minutes. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of the window and try to cast Featherfall.
Okay.
Because I genuinely forgot until I just thought of it.
Right.
But since you gave me such a long time, I'm not going to be a cheat. So I'm going to run and jump out that window. So, especially since it's only 2 stories.
Your ankle's hurt.
Okay.
The spell did not work.
Yeah. And
Roll
do
a
I see my boots
concentration
anywhere?
check to try to keep your invisibility.
Bollocks.
You are no longer invisible.
And I'm just going to keep running like I still am. So,
Tark, you're now getting to the area and kind of staying low to the roof so you can't be seen, trying to look through your familiar to get a glimpse. All of a sudden,
Rindle.
So, well, yeah, you see the woman that you probably watched him turn into. Just appear out of nowhere and start sprinting away.
I mean, I wouldn't have, because he was mentioning it, he did all that, but it would not matter. I would follow immediately, because I want to know why the hell that came out of the window and started running.
It did not come out of the window. It just appeared on the ground.
Right, and start running. I think that would be suspicious, and I know he's going in as an official, so I don't know if that's what they look like, but that would be weird.
So you're going to try to follow from the roof?
Yeah, I'd be, like, sprinting, trying to follow.
Okay, I'm going to duck into a bush and turn into Jasper Crane.
Okay.
Which is a human male, and then keep going.
Are you still running? Or are you trying to just, like, act like...
No, I'm acting normal now.
Did I see him transform?
You probably lost sight, but you can roll perception for your familiar.
So just roll perception and add 2.
Yeah, your familiar cannot see.
So the last known position that I saw the woman at, where was that? Was that before the bush? Or in the bush?
She turned a corner, and then, like, a man walked out, like, looking confused, like somebody just ran past him.
I guess I'm gonna, like, run over there, grab the guy, and ask him where she went.
Tart just jumps off of the roof right in front of you and starts grabbing your shoulders.
Tark, it's me. Shut up. Let's go.
Okay. What? Who?
It's Tatus. No. It's Tatus.
Okay.
Be quiet. Let's go.
Okay.
Say, I gotta ask, what do the police think of these rats? Have they noticed the uptick?
You know how guards are. They're unobservant until somebody hits them in the face.
Yeah.
I'll fucking say.
Quite literally, I guess.
Sure.
Right, Azon?
Sure. Uh-huh.
He like has a panic attack.
Wasn't me though. Figuratively, of course.
And there is an old man there with big round, like, magnifying glasses, barely hanging onto his face, and he just, like, looks at you when you come in.
Alright, we need something to take care of rats.
Speak up, please.
We need something to take care of rats!
Bats?
Rats! R is in Roger!
Reginald.
No.
Rats.
Yeah.
Is
that cool here?
Rats. Have you noticed there's more rats out there?
Oh, I sure have. The bastards?
Let's see what we can do.
Okay.
With these rusty spoons.
He walks around in back and slowly heaves out 2 live capture traps. Large enough for rats.
Okay.
What do these do?
How much is
so
one of those?
We're not from around here. What's the best way to? Do one of you know how to? I'm having trouble finding the words that I need to say to this man.
We're looking for the good shit.
Sure.
We're looking for the old-fashioned way.
Hmm?
There we go.
Speak up.
We're looking for the old way of dealing with rats.
What do you mean?
You know, back when times were tougher.
Are you cops?
Do we look like cops?
What?
Hell no, we're not cops.
Okay, then, right this way.
Oh, all right.
Dude, who would sell acid around here?
You might try Bendlebees. I don't know if he's still in the game or not.
Benglebee.
Bendlebees, listen up.
Yeah, I clearly heard Bendel as well. You need to.
Uh-huh.
All right. Is there anything special we should tell him?
So what are you looking for and how many? You understand there's a premium for this stuff. It's illegal as shit. The room is, it's like children's party rat themed. There's like a...
Ew, Chuck E. Cheese's?
kind of. There's like... You know those like little paper cones? There's those for water, but they're like painted to look like a rat, so when you tip it up to your face, it looks like you got like a rat snout.
Oh, that's cute. That's
Wow.
real cute. I like that. All right.
That's legit. Oh my god.
You see 4 walls, all covered with vines.
Vines. Thank God it's not TikToks.
Well, we could combine those vials to make those colors.
What? How do you
What?
combine colors to make colors?
What?
He's a farm boy.
It's
dude.
magic,
He
man.
doesn't
Don't worry
understand.
about it. You legit confused me for a second because you
I
sounded
have no
almost...
art theory.
I was saying you almost sounded out of character, and I was like, "What?" You legit had my brain broken for a second.
Sure, I'll do the banana and the honey.
Okay. Well, it's in the rat over there, so have fun.
If it must be done.
It's got little hairs all over it.
God, that was a legit reaction I had, by the way. God, it's fucking nasty.
It tastes good though.
I don't know. I mean, it's got the sugary sweet on it though, so I mean.
There is not a hint of rot on it at all. It actually just tastes like a regular fucking banana.
Oh.
But like amped up to 1,000.
Like a rump
Holy
banana?
shit, this banana is so banana-y. Oh my god.
It would be.
You don't even understand how banana
It
this
would be a
banana is.
life-changing experience if it wasn't for the hairs.
God, that legit grosses me out. I'm not lying. Like, it's really fucking gross.
Let's just leave the cart.
I
Is this
hate
becoming a
that.
thing?
We're leaving as fast as possible at this point. We're briskly walking towards the nearest exit.
Chris, tell me I'm not crazy.
I cannot fucking process anything that's happening right now.
Look,
I
the
need
past
help.
hour to do a thing,
Can
and
you
Kip
help
was like,
me?
"All right, here's
The past hour
here's
has
all these
been a
obstacles you can do."
complete waste of time.
Can
And
you
there are
help me?
definite reasons that they happen this way, and it's because of people leaving things out or just not considering things. Well, I have a gold piece here that I could flip, and we could choose one of two that I've heard so far, or somebody can make a decision and finalize it.
I don't like flipping gold. There's a chance it'll get away. Do you have a rock that you can flip?
A what?
Do you have a rock that we could flip instead?
Welcome to hell.
Let me search the ground here. Oh shit! Look, this rock looks really nice. Let me
Skipping
just.
stone.
It sure does. Fuck. Let me take out this dagger. I'm gonna mark this one side with a V, and that'll be for Valgate.
As the sun sets over the city, if this were a movie, the camera would zoom in on the city to a rat eating the face of Tark's body, and you hear
I don't like it.
like
Makes me feel
a
bad.
couple just walking along the street, then all of a sudden a woman screams, and that's the end of the scene.
You're surprisingly proficient with a crossbow.
At least I'll give myself some credit there. I had a talent I did not know I had.
Speaking of, there's a bird over there. Do you want to try and shoot it real quick?
I want to see
Why?
it. Do it. Why
Why
not?
would I?
Come on.
Why would I shoot a bird?
Shoot the fucking bird. Come on.
I'm not gonna shoot a
It's
bird.
dinner time.
Buzzkill.
It's dinner time.
We
Shoot
have
the bird.
rations still.
Shoot the bird.
Your
shoot the
packs
bird.
are feeling awfully light for a month and a half of travel.
Just ran. Okay, just to shut them up.
Fucking called it.
God
Look at
damn.
A goddamn sharpshooter in our midst. But most people call me Dawnbringer. That's fine. If you want, or Gael. I don't really care.
Good sir, why are you called Dawnbringer?
Nice to meet you, Don.
I'm
Oh my god.
From the Janus to Dawn. Dawnbringer. Sounds like an orc.
I'm gonna ask Kestra, is this the first time a team member has ever washed out like this?
No, they have all died otherwise. So you know,
he made a smarter choice.
yeah. I think I'm done with my contract after this.
Uh-huh.
I'm not convinced of the long-term survivability of my employment. So gold doesn't do me much good if I can't spend it. Real quick, Caleb,
a beefy boy.
didn't you upload a compilation vid compressing like a whole bunch of D&D sessions?
I'm still editing it because I want to finish the arc before I do that.
Okay, just making sure. Never mind.
You just ruined it.
Just making sure.
No, that question's going to go in it. So let's see what 5 of them look like. All within 50 yards are suddenly seated in the lotus position. Target disgorges a small trampoline.
What? Like I just upchuck it?
Yeah. Character or
I'm not sure what's going on.
Caster isn't quite certain that she's not the spawn of a demon.
Oh no. Well, that goes
Did
even
anything
further.
change?
Yeah, that goes further with the paranoia about my parents now.
This might be too much.
Do it. The die has been cast.
I don't. You're gonna have to talk amongst yourself to determine who this applies to. But the target's fists retract into their forearms when not in use.
That most certainly does not fucking apply to me.
No,
I'll tell you right now. You're the one over there punching him. I'm off to the side ready to heal.
Technically here, the target, which is herself, okay? I'm not the target. She's casting a spell on herself.
That's not true.
That's so true.
The target of the spell is yourself.
Can I
technically.
have the crab hands?
Target races to the nearest cave and hides there.
That ain't me, Chief.
Sequester just freaks out on the 4th week, the culmination of all of our efforts.
I gotta go. I just have to go to.
And
I have to go to my hole. I have to go to my hole.
goes to a cave to have a panic attack. There's a door.
I open it.
Close the door. It's getting chilly out there.
I step back outside and I shut the door.
He shuts.
So,
Wait, so you open
in
it
other
and-
news, so Ig,
In our he just shuts the door in
no,
our
we're done.
faces.
We're done with that. You guys can be quiet for 5 minutes now.
Your sugar mama.
I'm just gonna make one-dimensional characters from now on so that I can't have motivations.
I'm gonna
Fucks don't care about my motivations.
I'm gonna go
Oh, I do, but they
Back to
don't
the-
fall in line with my motivations.
back to the gullet place
Okay.
for one last time.
What was it called again?
Gertrude's Gullet.
The Genevieve's gullet.
Genevieve's gullet.
You didn't even alliterate right.
Oh man, fancy meeting you here. I seem to drop all of my shit on the floor, so I had to come back. What's up?
Oh, I help him pick up his shit.
Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Just
Hey.
caught me on my way back in to get out.
Oh, that's really dope.
It's really.
Hey, we're gonna go kidnap somebody. Do you want to tag along?
Good one. Good one.
Uh,
That'll work. Put that one in the books. Just write a checkbox next to his name and call it
I
good.
mean, it's
We're gonna
it's
end the
somebody from
session
the
there.
blind.
Have a good night.